Israel is bracing for an attack from the Islamic Republic of Iran and its terror proxies, a move which could drag the region to all-out war. As of this interview, the Islamic Republic has not launched its attack, though multiple reports indicate it is imminent, could occur at any moment. Joining us now with a situation assessment is CEO of Keevon Research Strategy and Communications, Mitchel Barak. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So what will the retaliation by the Islamic Republic likely entail?
Well, right now we're under psychological attack because every Israeli is having a great summer and wondering how far away they are from a safe room or a bomb shelter, and we don't know when that imminent attack is going to come. So I think the attack psychologically has already started, and we're already suffering from not knowing what it's going to be and when it's going to be and how intense it's going to be and how damaging it's going to be. So they've started, they've committed to do something. We've been in this rodeo, if you will, before in April when they launched, for no reason really whatsoever, 350 drones and missiles, and fortunately, with the help of many of our neighbors and other countries like the United States, like Britain, like France, we knocked all of those out, and there was nothing, there was no damage. So the point is to be ready. Be ready mentally, because we may have to be in bomb shelters, and the military and country has to be ready.
And what is Iran's goal or aim with this attack? I mean, the Ayatollah is sending mixed signals. On the one hand, he said he doesn't care if this attack leads to a full-out war with Israel. Today, he's saying, well, they don't want full-out war. I mean, what's the message here?
Well, I think it is true that they don't want a full-out war, and they do realize that, you know, the United States, who has saved Israel more than once since October 7th, both physically and financially, and in the beginning by sending 2 aircraft carriers, are sending aircraft carriers to the region. We have the White House commitment that they're going to stand beside Israel and help us. So I think that they don't want an all-out war. On the other hand, the attack against Ismail Haniyeh of the Hamas, the Islamic resistance movement, was a total embarrassment for the Iranians. And embarrassment is worse than anything else. Meaning, from Israel's point of view, it was very consistent with Israeli policy, which is Israel will take out all of those leaders responsible for October 7th, as well as those that have been influenced for more terror. And Israel will also minimize civilian and unnecessary casualties. It was a very, very pinpointed assassination. I'm sure that Israel could have blown up that entire building, which had all sorts of VIPs and other people staying as guests of the Islamic Iranian government, but they didn't. We didn't do that, apparently. I don't know if Israel did or didn't do it, but some people are saying that Israel did, and that's what this is a response to. But the embarrassment is killing the Iranians. It's embarrassing that someone planted a bomb in their very guest house, which is similar to the Blair House of the White House. And that's why they have to respond. They can't leave it hanging. So they have to do something. The problem is they weren't so successful in April, launching all those missiles. So if they're going to do another attack like that and not be successful, that's not going to be good for them. So the question is Lebanon going to join them? Is there going to be a cyber-related part of the attack? We don't know, but we have to be prepared.
And as you mentioned, the last time Iran attacked Israel in April, we did see an impressive coalition of allies, including Arab countries. And the Islamic Republic now has threatened these countries and said that if they help Israel, they will also be targeted. I mean, what do you make of this threat? And will these Arab countries join the coalition as they did the last time?
Well, Jordan did, and I think Saudi Arabia is interested in making sure that the Iranians don't launch attacks and attack other people. I think that's the best news that's come out of this whole situation at this point, is that there is a new Middle East that is taking shape, and that new Middle East is drawn on the lines of the normal countries, of which Israel is in there, Jordan is in there, Egypt is in there, all of the Abraham Accord countries are in there, and even Saudi Arabia, versus those that have this crazy Islamic philosophy of killing Israel and killing Jews and, you know, taking over everything. So there is something positive that the new Middle East is shaping up, and that it is very positive the fact that our neighbor Jordan is helping Israel.
And Israel has said it's not ruling out a preemptive attack against Iran or its terror proxies. And the question I want to ask is, why is Israel sitting around and waiting for this retaliation to come? Why not take out the head of the snake directly?
Well, Israel already started this back in April, meaning Israel attacked Iran in response to the April attack on Israel. Now Israel assassinates someone on Iranian soil, a guest of the Iranian government. So probably it's not the wisest move to, do a preemptive strike, because that will really be raising the stakes and raising the tensions and getting maybe a bigger response. And it's not clear that Israel can do a preemptive strike, which would really, debilitate the entire country. And I think that you want to wait and see what it is on the one hand. And, there's a lot of diplomacy going on behind closed doors that we don't know about. And the U.S. and other countries don't want an escalation here. And, Israel has to keep that in mind. I mean, we're still at war with Hamas in Gaza. I mean, that hasn't finished. Countries are putting pressure on Netanyahu to make the hostage deal already and stop the fighting there, at least temporarily. So we're opening up. In some world opinion, we're losing down south. We can't really win all around if we're, at war with everyone at this point.
All right, well, Mitchel Barak, thank you so much for your analysis today.
Thank you.